This is a Q6 Edge 2.0 power chair with 19 miles, so it's literally brand new. Q6 Edge 2.0 ilevel. What that means is that the seat will go up 12 inches. It also has electric tilt, electric recline. The feet are manual. So you have 3 of the 4 functions on this chair. And this chair has 19 miles, as you can see. Just like all my chairs, practically brand new. So the first thing we're going to cover is how do we make the seat go up to 12 inches. All the functions with this chair work through the joystick. So you would go here and you would keep pushing this button forward until you see the picture of the seat. When you see the picture of the seat, right now it's on tilt, it's all yellow. So if I move this sideways, now I've only got the bottom and you can see the arrows. Push the joystick back and now you've got your 12-inch seat lift going up. So you'll start with this chair at about 22 inches when it's down, and you're going to be at about 34 inches when you're elevated. So you're going to be at 22, 34, and you'll be at eye level. If you're sitting in this chair talking to someone, you'll pretty much be eye level talking to them. This is why they call them eye level. Also, when the seat is elevated, if you go back to driving mode, this chair will drive at 3.5 miles an hour with the seat elevated. I can't make it go 3.5 miles an hour in here, but I can probably show you pretty close. Whoa. And it also has built-in brakes, so when I let go, it brakes automatically. So this is your 12-inch seat lift elevated, and you just saw me driving here 3.5 miles an hour. This chair, as you can see, the armature for the seat lift, very well constructed, very solid. These chairs here in the last few years have just been incredibly well engineered. We've got 14-inch wheels here, non-skid wheels with nice alloyed mags. Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You've got anchor points here and here like all Q6 Edge. You got 2 on this side, 2 on the opposite side. This is where you would tie your lift or into your van, this is where you would tie it. You have a motor for each wheel. Each wheel has a motor on both sides. If I want to push this chair right now, it's in gear. Can't push it. Turn the power off. Always remember that, turn the power off. Push the lever down on both sides, and now you've disengaged the wheels and you're in neutral. Put it back on, and you're back in gear. Make sure you do both motors. Turn your power back on, and you're ready to go again. This chair has one of the best suspension on the market. I'm going to turn the chair around and let you see. You can see the suspension here, heavy duty suspension on both sides. You can see if I lift this up, you can see the suspension working. It's the same thing with the back. You've got the same suspension in the back. If I raise this up, if I don't get my fingers pinched, you can see the suspension right here, okay? So now we're looking at a 12-inch seat lift. I'm going to bring the seat back down. This chair has many more features. You also have what's called a swing away joystick. You can swing the joystick away from the front. Alright. That's because I just unlocked it. I'm going to turn this here so we can bring the joystick all the way to the side. Also, I probably need to tighten it. There we go. Now, bring the joystick to the side. That's called a side swing away joystick. That joystick can go on the right or it can be put on the left. I'm going to keep bringing the seat down. Then we're going to cover the rest of the function. You've also got a nice belt here. We've also got lights on this chair, so we'll cover that in a minute. So this is your electric tilt that I'm doing right now. So I went to the joystick again and went to the 2 functions that are yellow. That's the electric tilt. The electric tilt is your bottom here going back. Of course, if the bottom goes back, everything else will go back. That's called the tilt. This is your electric tilt. So if you need it to be tilted and you need some circulation on your leg, this is the way you'd be sitting at full tilt. You don't have to be full tilt. I will bring the tilt back down. Also, these arms do fold out of the way. So if you need to enter the chair from the side on a transfer board or you shift or you transfer from the side, you would be able to raise both arms on this chair. Okay. The next function we're going to go over to is the electric recline, which is just the back here going back by itself. So that would be the back. So if you want to lay back down, I'll show you how far back it goes. So this is full back. This is what you'd be looking like if you were down. So of course these legs won't come up because they're manual. That's your full recline. I'm going to bring the recline back up. You also have headlights and tail lights on this chair. You can't see them from there, they're on the fenders. And there's a switch on this chair somewhere for the lights, to turn the lights on. So I'm going to bring the seat back up. I'm going to put it back in drive, and I'm going to turn it forward so you can see the legs. So these legs do flip up, the foot plate, so if you want to exit this way, or you can hit the little button on the side here, the little button, and you can swing the legs out of the way this way. Then you have nothing in your way at all to get out, okay? Or you can bring them back in, and they lock automatically. And these legs can be adjusted up and down depending the height that you need them, okay? And you have heel guards on here, which is nice also. And as I said, you can see the suspension in the front. The batteries on this chair come out from the front. There's two levers here. You squeeze them together, the batteries come out from the front. It takes two 55 amp batteries, which will give you about 13 miles on a battery charge. And that depends the weight of the user, where you're using the chair. The mileage could be more or less depending how you use the chair. The back of the chair, we've got what's called an attendant control. So I can drive this chair right here and just walk behind and walk with this, or I can leave it on here. And I can drive this chair all over the place with this, just like I do in the front. I can also tilt the seat. All that can be done through this. This is called an attendant control. Okay, so it's already installed on this chair, which is great. You can see the suspension. If you needed to adjust the arms, the tilt on the arm, there's a cylinder on both arms, one here and one here. You can turn that cylinder right here, and the arms will tilt up to whatever degree you want them to tilt. The button for the lights, I don't know why anybody would want to have the button here, but I'll move it. It can go under the arm, it can be put under the arm, but the button is here. You just tap it like this, and you can see the lights are on now. You can see the rear lights, and you can see the front lights. So those are your LED lights here, front and back. When you buy this chair, we'll move the button so you can get to it a little bit easier. So that's the lighting. Turn the lights off. You have an adjustable headrest. It can be removed if you don't want to use it. It's all adjustable with an Allen wrench. Okay? So, when you charge this chair, you take your charger, you plug it in the bottom of the joystick, and as soon as the light goes from orange to green, you're fully charged. The charger will stop charging automatically. You don't have to worry about shutting the charger off. It will turn itself off automatically. So if you're looking for a Q6 Edge, beautiful chair. I forgot to mention one more thing. This cushion is an 18 by 18 breathable cushion. This cushion will not hold heat. It's just built that way if you need that cushion. If you don't like the cushion, you can remove it and put your own cushion on here. But this is an 18 by 18 cushion on this chair. Is this a chair you like? You need a little bit of change of the seat size, cushion, whatever, we can help you with that. So, if you're looking for a Q6 Edge with 19 miles in brand new condition, with the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the attendant control in the back, you have a safety belt here also. You've got the light package, solid tires all the way around, manual legs that flip out of the way when you want to get out. They go 6 miles an hour with a fantastic suspension. This is a really nice one, and it's ready to go. 6 miles an hour top speed on this surface, super smooth on this concrete surface. On the grass, it's a little rough, my grass over there, so you can see the suspension when I went through the grass. It's just great suspension. A little bumpy because my grass is very bumpy, but on flat surface, it's just like on a cushion of air. 6 miles an hour. This is the one with the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline in new condition. Also has the lights. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring the seat up real quick so you can see. You're driving the chair with the seat elevated at 3.5 miles an hour. That'll give you an idea a little bit what it looks like. So it's going up right now to 12 inches. Then I'm going to put it on fast. There we go. So this would be 3.5 miles an hour. That's with the seat elevated. Always drive, if you're going to use the seat elevated, make sure you're always on flat surface. Only use the seat elevation when you need it. This is not a toy. I don't want you out there in the yard with the seat elevated. You're definitely going to damage it because these chairs are great, but they're not golf carts. So that's what it looks like.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.